Hey there, guys. So, another question. What does it take to build a substantial squat? There's many things that go into it, and often, it's a question that I occasionally ask myself as well. So, most of the time, you bring it back to the basics, what's required. So, quads, hamstrings, glutes, strong lower back and core. A lot of people forget about the role of upper back. So for me, I try and look at everything, like all the small little parts required. For me, quads are never going to give out. It's always going to be my weaker links, it being either abs or lower back. So, after a big competition, I deload for quite a while, sometimes 12 weeks, and, just do conditioning work like I'm doing now. I'm just front squatting 3 sets of 20, 70 kilos, the front squats and paused. Um, that's conditioning work, but at the same time, that conditions my abs and my lower back. After I've done that for a few weeks, I start to incorporate a few of the stiff-legged deadlifts and really bring up my lower back and hamstrings. Depending on the weight you use, I find if I go really, really light, I can feel it pretty much exclusively in my hamstrings. As soon as I start to pile on a little bit too much, I find my lower back starting to take over. So, depending on your goals, if it's more hamstring that's weak, then go lighter. If your lower back's the weak link, add a little bit more weight, and you'll find that your lower back is working more. Now, you got to be careful with that as well, because when you load up, if you can only then feel it in your lower back, chances are your hamstrings are not doing a very good job at helping to stabilize and perform their workload. So ideally, you want to play around with your, lighter stiff-legged deadlifts to help bring up the hamstrings. After you got hamstrings and lower back sorted, have a look at like abs and core. Like, core generally also includes lower back, but what I do for core, I'll do a plank for 2 minutes and then I'll side plank left and right side for a minute each. I'll finish, 20 laying twists and then a set of 60 ab crunches, and that's my abs or core work done. For me, I've found that helps keep me injury free, which means when I start to work into my heavier squats, I've got the basic foundations in place. Another one is just standing calf raises. I put some weight on the bar and just stand under the weight and do my calf raises. That helps with my walkout, but also because I'm under the load for quite a long time, because calf raises sometimes I do 20 reps. It's again my abs and lower back that start to fatigue as well. So as an added bonus, you get good calves, but normally it's my core that gives way first. And then the other one is upper back. I just do a whole lot of pull-ups for that. I find that works really well. If I have a really strong foundation to rest the bar on, I don't have to worry about my upper back, buckling forward under pressure. They're the big ones. And then it comes down to specifics of what you need. So that's going to come back to, practicing your heavy singles. For me, I don't do a whole lot of rep out squats in the 75 to 85% bracket. I find that my lower back gives out, so I do other things. For quads, I'll do paused front squats or just paused squats in general. But a lot of the time, as I said, my legs don't really give out, so I try and do things that are going to be more efficient for what I need. That's part one on this. I'll do a secondary part. If you guys have enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. Otherwise, have a great day wherever you are.